Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is going to, Christine, and this is going to be the daily. Let me get that blur. Okay. April 8th through the 14th. Some of you guys might not want to hear this, although thank God it's the earth sign reading, but you might need to be patient with something. All right, I'm not taking that. Because I had, you have a card, first word here says patience. And the Temperance card was at the bottom of both decks right up till the very end. That full card shuffled, it went over it. But, all right, so there's Tuesday. Could be dealing with a Gemini. I could have that in your chart. Right, I think that, no? Okay, that's interesting. I'm not going to say too much until I get the whole week pulled, and then I'll clarify and we'll talk about it. I will say there's definitely a choice needing to be made on Tuesday, but we'll talk more about that. All right. Oops. I know we have that full moon on Saturday. I believe it's a full moon in Libra. So remember, it's time to release. Right. Okay. There's that Temperance card. I'm telling you, it was at the bottom of this deck, and then up until the last shuffle, it was at the bottom of that deck. So it's about being patient and patient. There could be some issues with communication. All right, so you could be dealing with a Gemini on Tuesday. Okay, there's a choice that needs to be made. Something maybe you weren't expecting to have to make. A decision you're not making. You didn't plan properly to make this choice. Maybe you couldn't. Maybe it comes out of left field, but there is. And for some, it could be between two people or something significant that could affect a connection you're already in. But you're in your head. And here we go. What do we got? The Lovers, the Two of Wands. Okay, because remember, the Lovers back in the day was called the Choice. Two of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and you're in your head about this. This is something you've been in your head about for a while. You have yourself stuck because you've been overthinking this. I really like Wednesday because if there's something you've been waiting for, it's coming. Quick. I have Cancer energy. Something is coming in. There's you waiting, Three of Wands, and I mean, that's forward movement, whatever this is. For some of you, this could mean instead of waiting, take charge. You know what? I will take one on that because instead of waiting, maybe you're supposed to take initiative here. I mean, sometimes you've done all you can do and you have to wait. Other times, we can't wait for shit to fall in our laps. So it's going to be different for all of you because this is general. There could be somewhere you're going on Wednesday, traveling too. Both cards of travel there. It's too many. Two of Wands again. Okay, and this could very well be about a job or something, but let me get one more and see. Because on Wednesday it either says if you've been waiting, something's coming in, and for others of you, I think it's time to stop waiting and take control of it yourself. Because remember, the Emperor's in that chariot, and the Emperor's a boss. Could be about a job though. Actually, you already have the Eight of Swords twice in the reading too. This is something you've been thinking about for a while. Thinking about waiting. Okay, this would say don't do anything. You know what? There's two stories here. For some of you, you're lacking confidence, so you're not doing anything about it. For others of you, you've done everything you can. Hold tight, and you guys are going to know who you are. Right now would not be the time for many of you to do anything. You've done everything you can. It's not saying don't do anything. It says that you've really put in the work. You've done everything you can. So you start off with the Eight of Swords in the upright, but it's in reverse. And I like this too because you're coming out of this being stuck and you're accepting something for what it is. So maybe you're concerned that a choice you make is going to affect another person, your situation in some way, and you're going to move past that though with a heavy heart. It could be simply resisting change. It looks happy here on Friday though. Nine of Cups on Friday. Emotional fulfillment. Okay. That's Scorpio energy. A lot of water that day. Somebody feel misunderstood in some way? Let me get one more on that. Chariot again. Again. This could be very well be you. Don't be afraid of being judged in some way. I love this. I'm a Taurus sun and a Capricorn moon. So, yeah, if you're not taking action towards something that makes you happy, guess what? The Chariot twice in this reading. A lot of majors. There's big shifts in this. I mean, shit, you had 2 majors on Tuesday, 2 majors on Wednesday, Friday. You have 1 on Saturday, Sunday. All right. Lack of confidence here for some of you, which would explain why you're not making this decision. All right. Leo energy here on Saturday. Is it that 5 of Cups again? So whatever you're doing, it's keeping you stuck. But I see you breaking away from it with a heavy heart. And, you know, like it's almost like you can't take everybody with you. That's what you're afraid of. But the Chariot twice, for real? All right. So, Saggy energy. Patience, my friend. All right, let me get one more on that. And again, you earth signs are pretty methodical. I wouldn't want to be telling no fire signs. And I have a shitload of fire in my chart too, so. Something, yeah. Something's ending. It's going to be painful, but it's ending. Whatever this is. This indecisiveness is what I think it is. I think you're afraid you're not going to make the right choice. Whether this is in between 2 people or a choice that will affect your connection. The week starts off with 3 cards of being a choice. There's a decision that needs to be made that you're not making, but the ending is right here. So you have the 10 of Swords there, and I like this, and I'll read it in a minute. Tens are about endings, but don't look at it like an ending. It's a new beginning after. It stalls right here. This 8 of Wands in reverse is a lack of movement, a lack of communication of some type. Let me get one more. Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Because you're avoiding something. You're not doing anything. You're not making a choice because you're avoiding something. For some of you, the choice is going to be, okay, you have to be at peace with the fact that there's nothing else you can do about this. You put in the work, the effort, you put it out there. If it's not, some of you have to accept it with a heavy heart that it's not going to turn out the way you want it to. Others of you are definitely advised to take control. In spite towards something that's going to make you happy no matter what somebody's going to think of you. So whether this is approaching a person, whatever this is for you, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be something you need to speak up about. But you're not saying something because you don't want to cause a disruption. Again, you're afraid of being misunderstood in some way. You might want to look at that. I'm telling you. Got Libra energy here at the bottom of the deck. So, 2 stories here. Be okay with the fact that you've done what you can, and it's kind of like choosing to be happy, waiting, don't make a move. Others of you, there's a decision that needs to be made to move forward, to take control of the situation. And some of you might be afraid of doing whatever this is because you're afraid of causing some type of a disruption of some sort. Whatever, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. What kind of problem that you think you're going to start by not speaking up. You're avoiding something here. Not averting, in this case, avoiding. Those of you are going to know if you've done everything you truly know that you could do, and then you have to just sit and rest in that and be okay in that. I have Gemini energy here at Aries and Aquarius, strong Cancer, Chariot twice, 5 of Cups in reverse twice. It is about, if you're resisting some kind of a change, it's about as hard as it's going to be, whether it be you're concerned you're going to affect other people, that you're going to be embarrassed in some way because you're lacking the courage. Scorpio energy, Leo, did I say Leo? Sagittarius, more Scorpio. Yeah, and remember, if something's not making you happy, and it could just be your confidence is hindering you from even making a decision. And others of you, look at being confident in the decisions you have made so far. You've done what you can. Steady progress. Patience is your ally. And that's what I noticed. Patience is your ally was the first word of that sentence, and that temperance card coming up. And that is about patience and balance and nobody harshing your mellow. So celebrate each step forward, no matter the size. Exactly. So if you can't move forward, many of you have already done as much as you can do. Spirit link. Stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. And then, number 10, again, an ending, and you have that 10 of swords. Endings bring about new beginnings. It could be painful, in spite of how you got that patience card with the 10 of swords. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details. Then direct others how to carry things out. And some of you, that's, again, I can't say it enough. With that Chariot card twice, a lot of majors, so there's stuff changing and you're resisting it. Some of you are resisting the change. You can either swim upstream or downstream, guys. That's your choice. All right, my earth signs. Good luck with this. Take care. Have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.